I'm sorry, on the laptop. I'm sorry, on the laptop. I have slept, but he has not been able to enter the video feed.
Rajagiri on the hill of the king, radio as the
Sorry, I can't have the message.
reaching out the souls come seeking, righteous way of true living. Real the dream of searching
Basically, we got on their mobile phones.
with a vision to guide, holding the mission to excel and learn, pride in the learning endeavor.
Just saying that we put the work
Trying to rise to the limits of talent, surpassing the space, leading the way to integrity,
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
father's spirit of
That's
freedom.
fine. You've got that link on your mobile phone. That's good enough.
And for
This
us,
one your team.
Rajagirians, Rajagirians,
changing the laptop. Just
well done for task and tradition, illuminate the star from the learning horizon,
All this
cherish the way
text
you
from the
nourish
notes.
your own.
That's okay.
Pledge ourselves to doing
Of this, can you try to see the first test question on your screen?
Respected dignitaries,
Are you
His
able to
Master
see it?
Mr.
No, yes.
Naveed
No, not
Mahmoud,
yet.
members of the faculty,
Not yet.
students, and participants of the Rajagiri National Business Quiz online and offline, a very good morning to all of you. I am very happy to welcome each one of you to the much awaited finals of the Rajagiri National Business Quiz. This is a result of a collective effort of the whole Rajagiri family. I'm happy to note that even in these pandemic times, the virtual world is keeping us all connected. And my thanks to all those who help us to remain connected for this program also. Rajagiri College of Social Sciences is one of the oldest among the higher education institutions run by the CMIs with the so-called brand name Rajagiri. All Rajagiri institutions stand out as icons or beacons of excellence in the field of education, and RCSS in a special way with a track record of excellence for more than half a century. It has successfully established and maintained the apt ambience for providing quality education and also for learning and performing at a very high level of academic expectations. So quite legitimately, RCSS was among the first set of colleges which were granted autonomy in Kerala because of this consistent record of excellence. It also maintains international partnerships with reputed management and social work institutions across the globe and helps both the faculty and the students to stay abreast of the developments occurring in these disciplines. With a very wide network of placement opportunities, its graduates are going global and thereby transforming their alma mater also into an institution with a global reach. Today, as we know, education is not limited to the imparting of information in the classrooms. Once upon a time, acquisition of knowledge was the chief objective of education. Now, even though that is still one of the important objectives, quality education is not satisfied with that role alone. Much more importantly, it helps the youngsters to nurture their creative intelligence, so much so that they become capable of producing knowledge for the society. For this, they need to be trained to utilize the intellectual resources they have already acquired and trigger the intellectual curiosity. This enables them to seek answers to new questions, which eventually pave the way to produce new knowledge. The National Business Quiz program which this institution is conducting for more than a decade now, is an attempt in this direction. Quiz, whichever kind it is, stimulates and triggers intellect. It enhances the thirst for acquiring new knowledge, searching for it in new fields and areas. It also helps the reasoning capacity of the mind and the connecting and calculating capacity of the memory to look for new answers from the already available intellectual resources. So my best wishes and prayers, not only for the success of the program, but also for the success by every participant. Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Rajagiri National Business Quiz 2020, coincidentally happening in 2021. But such has been the year. The last 11 months have been absolutely something that everybody would love to forget. However, we are back here with the first ever virtual edition of Rajagiri National Business Quiz 2020. This year, we've had thousands of participants as always. We aren't at the beach, which is my background here, but we're surely going to have as much fun as possible. We've also expanded the scope. We're going to have 4 semifinals instead of 2. We're going to give 10 teams an opportunity on the corporate side and the student side to participate and battle it out in the grand finale, where now this year we will have 8 teams instead of 6. So I'm really looking forward to a fantastic quiz. Stay tuned and all the best.
We have our first team from IIM Bangalore. The team consists of Pratyush Goel. He is a chemical engineering graduate from IIT Delhi and he has secured Alok Saxena Memorial Award for all-round excellence. He has more than 3 years of experience in consulting and private equity domain and he loves to quiz and to read novels. Our next team member from IIM Bangalore is Parantab Singh. He is a metallurgical and material science engineering graduate from IIT Bombay. After working for 3 years as an analyst in Citi, now he is currently pursuing his MBA from IIM Bangalore. He also enjoys quizzing.
Next up, we have a team from NMIMS Mumbai. The team is led by Jay Rana, who is a final year MBA student. He's the national finalist for Tata Crucible 2019 and also he's the national runner-up for Tap Me Quiz on the Beach 2020. Accompanying Mr. Rana, we have Siddharth Mishra, who's doing his final year MBA. He has been participating in quizzes since his undergraduation and in his free time, he loves reading and traveling.
Our next team is from Osmania Medical College. Representing the team, we have Saeed Mohammad Hashmi, who is pursuing his MBBS. He has been passionate about quizzing since his school days. His hobbies include to read and explore news, play cricket, watch movies, and of course quizzing. He aspired to become a professional doctor and serve the community. Our next team member is Naveed Mahmoud. He is also pursuing his MBBS from Osmania Medical College, Hyderabad. His hobbies include reading books, exploiting flaws in operating systems and websites, playing cricket, watching movies, reading manga, and he aims to become an orthopedic surgeon and also wish to pursue civil services.
Next up from IIT Kanpur, we have Pradhan Chaudhary. He has been participating in quizzes for more than 6 years and sees quizzing as more than just a hobby. Accompanying Pradhanma, we have Nalapati Chaitanya Satvik, who is doing his 3rd year in physics from IIT Kanpur. He hails from Chennai and in his free time he reads books and he goes through a lot of Wikipedia pages. Next up, we have a team from NIT Rourkela. Heading the team is Satyaranjan Malik, who is doing his final year BTech in ceramic engineering. He took up quizzing as a hobby in his schooling days and due to his seniors, he has pursued quizzing as a serious hobby. Accompanying Mr. Malik, we have SP Santanu from NIT Rourkela. He's doing his BTech in metallurgical and material sciences. Apart from quizzing, he's very much into trivia and has been introduced to business quizzing recently.
happening in 2021, thanks to the pandemic. This is the first student semifinals. We have 5 wonderful teams from across India and some wonderful institutions that all of you represent. IIM Bangalore, we have Pratyush Goyal and Parantab Singh. Say hi to everybody, folks. You can give them a nice wave and a smile as well. Let's welcome NMIMS, Jay Rana and Siddharth Mishra. Say hi to everybody. Thank you. We have the team from Hyderabad, Osmania Medical College, Syed Muhammad and Naveed Mahmoud. Let's welcome Iit Kanpur, Pradyumna and Chaitanya. Nice to see all of you. And finally, rounding up the 5 student semifinals, 1 is NIT Roorkela, which is Satyaranjan Malik and SP Shantanu. All right, the way the quiz will work today is very simple. As you can see with technology, there's always something or other that goes wrong. So we apologize for the slight delay. The slide being 45 minutes in this case. So, but we're good to go now. The teams are all set. They are on phone calls with their respective participants. We'll have 2 rounds of 10 questions each on what is called a pounce format, where let's say a question goes to team 1 and the other teams, if they know the answer, they indicate to me on WhatsApp that they know the answer, or raise their hand here, or just physically raise their hand, which is much simpler. I tell them to answer on WhatsApp. If they get it right, it's +20. We already have WhatsApp groups formed with them. If they get it incorrect, they get -10. And then we move on and pass to the other teams that have not pounced. We go 10 questions clockwise, 10 questions anti-clockwise, and then finally end with a 5-question buzzer round. If you're all set, wish you the very best for the first virtual edition of RNBQ. Here we go. Here's the first question coming up on screen when you will see it. To team 1, here we go. So team 1, this is the team from IIM Bangalore. What you see is visuals, right? This is a very popular thing out there in the US right now. What I need to understand from you folks is, tell me what's the portmanteau term for this, or tell me what are these used for, either or. This is something that has come up in the recent years. You will see in the visuals, there are multiple visuals. You see highways, you see a bunch of things happening, you see some natural formations. Tell me, what are these? So which team is pouncing?
Sir,
Okay.
sir, can we have a zoom picture or an individual picture?
No, this is the picture that I have. It's fairly visual. It's very clear to me. I'm seeing the same screen.
Okay.
Okay, I have 1 team pouncing, which is IIT Kanpur. I'm closing the pounce. IIT Kanpur is already answered. I'm holding on. Yes, I won't tell you if it's right or wrong. IIT Kanpur, thank you for your answer. Can I move to IIM Bangalore? IIM Bangalore, tell me what the answer is. Take a guess, no negatives, +20 if you get it right. So IIM Bangalore, folks, Pratyush, you can give them a nice wave, or Parandeep, and a smile as well. I'll go on very quickly if you don't know the answer.
Right. So I think we are guessing. So like you said, that these are all like natural green looking things. So this is more like a camouflage. So let's say if there are any towers in the vicinity of a Wi-Fi and the internet. So I mean, just to camouflage that, and give it more of like a natural appeal to it. Rather than it.
Nice try. Unfortunately, not the right answer. NMIMS, what's your guess?
So these are basically bridges where animals can cross without being crushed by cars. If it's like a nature walk, like sort of a crosswalk for natural.
The quiz will work today. Okay, fantastic answer there by NMIMS, +20. Great answer. Well done. And interestingly, IIT Kanpur, who pounced for the question as well as got it right. Well done. So for the scorers, +20 to NMIMS. to everybody else. I hope all of you got a hang of the quiz. Here you go. Raise their hand, which is much simpler. I tell them to look at the visual first. Get it right. It's plus 20. I'll give you a longer question with them. But if you want to pounce before that, it's up to you. I'm hoping not. So you see here a classic picture of David versus Goliath. Something very recently happened where the founder of a company called themselves Goliath against David on something that is very, very popular over the last, let's say, couple of months, thanks to a business event that happened. So this founder, very, very famous founder, obviously called it the David versus Goliath fight. This is the team from, all of you know from history, what is David versus Goliath? So which two entities are we talking about? In the US right now. You can give me a story or you can tell me an entity. From you folks is very famous comment. Want your term for this? Or tell me what are these used for? Where the founder of a company, this is something very famous founder. Let me say both are tech related products that we're talking about. A bunch of things happening. So I'll give it another 5 seconds for few folks if they want to pounce. Anybody wants to pounce? So which team is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Doesn't look like anybody's going to pounce. So I'm closing the pounce. Let's move to Osmania. Osmania, do you have a guess? I'm seeing the same screen. Okay. I have one. We have Syed Mohammed and Naveed Mahmoud. Iit Kanpur. I'm closing the pounce. Answered? Yes. What's the answer?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
So I'm guessing Jeff Bezos versus Andy Jassy, the Amazon company.
Oh, Jeff Bezos was Andy Jassy. Why would they be versus, right? They're both in the same company. Not really. Nice try, though. You're thinking on the right lines. Let's move to IIT Kanpur.
I'm guessing, is this the GameStop versus Wall Street thing? Like the
GameStop versus Wall Street. Very nice guess again. No. All thinking on the right lines, but not the right answer. Well tried, Pradyumna, but that's not the right answer. NIT Rourkela, Satyaranjan and Shantanu.
Towers in the vicinity of Wi-Fi and the internet. So I mean, just to camouflage that. And give it more of like a natural appeal.
Sir?
Yes, please. Unfortunately, not the right answer. Yeah, who's answering? Is it Satya or Shantanu?
So these are basically
Shantanu.
Go for it.
Is it that GameSpot versus Robinhood?
a nature walk, like sort of a
No, not GameStop versus, Robinhood.
Which one exactly?
I got it. No, I would have given it to you if I got it around that. Not right, NIT Rourkela. Good try. I am Bangalore. Well done.
Yeah, so I think so. You want two entities, you said, is it?
I want just two tech entities who are very.
So I think we guess WhatsApp and Signal in that case.
Brilliant answer there. I am Bangalore. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Is WhatsApp versus Signal, and the reason this David versus Goliath story became famous is all very well known. Thanks to Elon Musk's tweet. Suddenly, David and Goliath, the fight all over again. And the entire history repeating itself. Signal suddenly became the #1 downloaded app, overtaking WhatsApp. Great answer. I am Bangalore. Plus 20 to I am Bangalore. Visual. I'll give you a longer question. That is very, very popular over the last. Watch the visual first. Couple of months. So what I want is, so you see this book, a French book called Les Dieux Grecs. Tell me who's the author and the claim to fame until 2019. To give you some more clues before you try and WhatsApp me for a pounce. The author, is a lady. And she was part of a list that is usually, you don't see women in that list. But for a long time, her family, right, seemed to be one of the women in this illustrious list. So tell me the name of the author and the claim to fame until 2019. Anybody wants to bounce? Famous, company, one of the largest companies in the world that they run. You can WhatsApp. I can see NIT Rourkela wanting to, go for it. IIT Kanpur is already bust. I want two parts. Please remember, I got Osmania as well, who's done it. I'm closing the pounce now. NIT, please quickly send me the answer on pounce. I have three teams who pounced: Osmania,
I'm guessing
Iit Kanpur, and NIT Rourkela, and I am Bangalore.
Amazon company.
Oh, Jeff Bezos was Andy Jassy. Why would they? Okay, I've got the answers from all the other teams. The question was to NMIMS. NMIMS, go for it. To IIT Kanpur.
Okay, so
I'm
we'll
guessing,
say
is this the game?
the author
thing, like the game.
the author is
Very nice guess again. No.
basically between both,
The right
and the claim to fame is the L'Oreal Group.
Pradyumna, but that's not the right answer. NIT Rourkela. Satyaranjan, do you want to take the claim to fame? What? So why was it in a list, as I said, dominated usually by men?
Sir,
Yes, please. Unfortunately, not the right answer. Yeah, who's answering? Is it Satya or?
Will
So these are basically
Shantanu.
we'll say this is the Forbes top 10 richest people. So it's usually men, but so Lillian Bettencourt broke into the list.
Fantastic. Beautiful answer. Well worked out. Plus 20. Interestingly, all other four teams who buzzed also got a plus 20. All of them had pounced. Right, fantastic. Unique about the shoe itself. Signal suddenly became the #1 downloaded app. All right. Very unique. Great answer. I am Bangalore. You see a black and white sole there, a white sole with a black this thing. Tell me what's unique. Who are pouncing? I'll close the pounce in 5 seconds. Visual. I'll give you a longer question. That is very, very popular over the last. What's the closing the pounce? Couple of months. So what I want is, so you see the doesn't look like anybody has pounced. Book called Review. Okay, I'll give like a couple of seconds here more to Osmania, whose direct it is. To give you some Osmania, before give me a guess. Try and WhatsApp me for a pounce. The author, tell me, so just to, tell me what was unique about this shoe that is usually, right? Or tell me who kind of, something unique about this, right? That's what I'm looking for. Yes, Osmania, go for it. Right? Seem to be.
So my guess is it is made from tires from companies like Goodyear or something.
Fantastic answer. Well done, Osmania. Beautifully worked out. That's the reason why you see, the black and white threads from a typical tire thread out there. These are a collaboration between Adidas and Goodyear, right? And these were the Goodyear, tire sole shoes entirely made out of actual tires that Goodyear produces. Very well worked out. Plus 20 to Osmania. And what occasion was this particular feature and ad launched way back in 2005? So it says enable the, and I blanked something. It says Science and Technology for Dash on National Science Day in 2005. It is from Reliance Energy. It says join us in our cause to help the Dash by creating awareness about the Dash service. I need a very specific answer. Tell me what's special and what occasion was it launched in 2005? So don't tell me the answer is National Science Day. It was launched on National Science Day, but what was the occasion, right? And what was special about this particular thing that you see out there? Anybody pouncing? Very workoutable from what's written. Very, very workoutable. No one pouncing? I'm closing the pounce. Thank you. And let's move to IIT Kanpur. IIT Kanpur, I need a guess. Pradyumna and Chaitanya?
Seeing as this is 2005, is this something along the lines of enable the internet? Like something about them launching 3G. Enable the internet.
Enable the internet and launching 3G. Nice try. No, that's not the right answer. IIT Kanpur. MIT Rourkela, your guess? Please unmute yourself. I'm going to pass you. Let's move to IIM Bangalore.
Okay, so I think we'll guess. So that I think the image that he's clicking on looks like a bulb. So I'm saying like enable. They're looking to electrifying villages or something. So something related to that. Like get villages electricity to villages and light.
Okay, let's move. Not the right answer. Let's go to NMIMS.
Yeah, so we'll say this is education. Okay, so basically science and technology for education. So they were trying to make distance technology a thing before the pandemic.
Okay, distance technology a thing before the pandemic. No, Osmania?
My guess is that is it related to something related to women empowerment in education or something like that?
Women empowerment in education. Why would Reliance Energy do that? Not really. Doesn't look like anybody gets this first was a direct IIT Kanpur. Looks like there is some echo on the YouTube stream. I don't have anything else open, so I'm going to, I don't have anything else open, folks. Just hold on. Looks like there's some echo. Lots of streaming folks are talking about an echo. Okay, let me give you the answer to this one. Folks, at the technical team, I don't have any YouTube, nothing open out here. So you may want to please check why there is an echo. I'll reload once if you guys are okay. Let's start. Let me give you the answer. Just hold on. I want to just check if there's still an echo. Everybody's complaining about that, but I don't have anything at my end here. Just one sec, folks. I'm just trying to sort this out with the technical teams. Are you all able to hear me clearly? A thumbs up would be good. There's no echo that you folks hear, right? Okay. Okay, are any of you streaming the video at YouTube? Please turn it off if you're streaming. Alright, it straight away creates a noise. Just hold on. Folks, we're going to continue. I think the echo problem is solved. Please, it looked like someone had your YouTube stream on. It's a delayed stream, so folks, please don't do that, right? Here's the answer to this one, which is there. This was Reliance Energy. This was on Braille Day. They came up with a Braille app, right, for those who are unable to see, right? And while they are, looking at providing light and power to everybody, how do you read bills, right? So they came up with a Braille app for everybody on Braille Day, right? This was on National Science Day. This was a ad that came up. Looks like this was a tough one for all the 5 teams, right? Let's move. The last question, if I remember right, was for IIT Kanpur, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. And now it is to NIT Rourkela. The next question. Let's move to the next one. So what special and what occasion was this launched in 2005? I'll give you a little bit more context. The context is that this is a city in Africa, or a smart city in Africa, that a very, very popular Senegalese origin person, came up with. So tell me, what's special about this? And what occasion was it launched in 2005? So I'm going to make it easier. So this was, even if you don't want to give me the occasion, that's fine. Tell me the name of the person who came up with this city. And there was a very interesting cryptocurrency, which was a pun on that individual's name, that this famous person came up with. So question 2 was direct to NIT Rourkela. Anybody pouncing?
What do we need in the pounds?
Yeah, what I need in the pounds is tell me the name of the individual. I already have IIM Bangalore, who's pounced. I already see IIT Kanpur is pounced, NIMS is pounced, Osmania is pounced. So all the 4 teams are pounced. Question 2, NIT Rourkela. Go for it. Lot of time already given.
Sir, is it something to do with Ethereum or something? I'm not sure.
Ethereum.
Yes.
No, not Ethereum. Nice try. But very interestingly, all 4 teams who pounced have got it right. Very well done to all the 4 teams. So here we have NMIMS, IIM Bangalore, Osmania, and IIT Kanpur all get plus 20 on this question. The answer is Akon. He came up with the Akon Smart City, and the cryptocurrency that he launched was called Acoin, right? As a pun on his name, Akon, right? So this is the, fantastic musician Akon who came up with this. Well done to the remaining 4 teams. We're going well. Let's move forward to the next question. The next question, if I'm right, is to IIM Bangalore. Direct to IIM Bangalore. Here's the next one. Wait for me to tell you the question. You see 3 individuals. I need you to name the 4th and tell me the business connection. Three individuals, name the 4th and business connection. I'll wait for bounces. I'll give you some more context. In 2020, the University of Oregon, they polled their alumni and their fans on social media. And they asked them which 4 University of Oregon alumni they would place on the notional Mount Rushmore for the university. So you see that they have 3 sports people. The first one, for those of you who have perhaps identified him, one of the few mustachioed athletes, Steve Prefontaine. Second is the NFL player Marcus Mariota. The third is Sabrina Ionescu. Right? Tell me who was the 4th who they would have put on Mount Rushmore. I'll give 2 more seconds if anybody wants to pounce. Doesn't look like anybody is pouncing except, no one's pouncing. Okay, go for it. IIM Bangalore. IIM Bangalore, you have to unmute if you're answering. Okay, I'm passing. NMIMS.
We'll say the connection is Nike, and the fourth guy is Tiger Woods.
Fourth one is Tiger Woods. Okay, we pass you to Osmania.
So my guess is also Nike and the founder of Nike, Phil Knight.
That's the right answer. Plus 20. Well done. It is Nike and Phil Knight. I can't give that to you, which was a question. The next question is to IIT Kanpur. Here's the next question coming up. What you will see is a movie poster. It's a Fritz Lang movie. Tell me the name of the movie. Anyone pouncing? I'll give you 5 seconds. It's a Fritz Lang movie. Very, very old Fritz Lang movie. All of you. Okay, I got IIM Bangalore who's already pounced. Closing the pounce in 3, 2, 1. Pounce is closed. Let's move. Please go for it, IIT Kanpur.
Is this Metropolis?
IIT Kanpur?
Yeah, it's just Metropolis.
Guessing, is this Metropolis?
It is in Metropolis. Folks, somebody is streaming the quiz, right? And we'd really ask you to not stream the quiz, right? It's causing trouble across the board. Okay, it is in Metropolis. Moving forward, IIM Bangalore. Sorry, NIT Rourkela, not IIM Bangalore. NIT.
Is it Manhunt?
It is in Manhunt. IIM Bangalore already pounced, if I'm right. NMIMS.
Okay, I think this is Western Union.
And why is that? How did you figure that out?
No, I've seen the poster before. This is like the name of the movie is Western Union.
Okay, wonderful answer. Plus 20 there for you. It is Western Union. Right, great answer. Origin of a particular word, or you'll have to get it orthogonally or by the cryptic clues that you see on screen, but all of them are from the origin of this particular word. Here you go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the pounce. The question is to Osmania. Osmania, go for it. Can I have everybody's hands up there, please? I can't see everybody. Yeah, thank you. Osmania, do you have a guess? Yep, unmute yourself and give us the answer.
Is this Mari Biscuits?
It isn't Mari Biscuits. Good guess. Moving to IIT Kanpur.
Is this some type of sponge cake or something?
It isn't sponge cake. Good guesses. NIT Rourkela, all old quizzing guesses.
Sir, is it the samosas in UK, England, or someone founded? I'm not sure. Just to guess.
No. I am Bangalore. Nothing to do with the UK. I am Pratyush.
Yeah. Can you hear Parantab? He's speaking, I think.
No, I am not able to hear.
Just unmute on no. Okay, so he says that this is croissant. He's saying that.
Not croissant. Good guess. Not croissant. NMIMS. J and Siddharth Mishra.
We'll say this is cameo, maybe the word cameo.
Not the word cameo. Osmania, it was your direct. Doesn't look like anybody got this one. Right, comes back to the quizmaster, and hopefully folks back there who are seeing this on the YouTube stream are able to take a guess. So you see three things: cover, chef, right, and Mary Antuna there in the visual. This is the word handkerchief that comes as the origin. So if you remember, the word couvre is the origin of kerchief. Chef again comes from that, right? And the original, handkerchiefs apparently were used as, to cover the private parts of Mary Antoinette. So that's the origin of the word handkerchief, right? So tough one for the teams, but hopefully you enjoyed that question, right? Let's move to the next one. The final question of the clockwise round. What I want you to tell me is a famous proverb. Again, remember that, it's not straightforward. So you'll have to think like one more level. Tell me the proverb that comes from this. So you see an ad and you see two ads. Tell me what proverb comes from this. Anybody going? No one going on the pounce? Okay, closing it on the pounce. Whose question was this? If I'm right, it should be Iit Kanpur. Am I right? Because we ended the last one with Osmania. So Iit Kanpur? Do you have a guess?
No. Is this related to no more tears?
No more tears. Good guess. Yes, that's one of the origins from peers, right? But it isn't, no more tears, but good guess there. Let's move to NIT Rourkela.
Pass, sir. Pass.
You're passing it. Let's move to IIM Bangalore.
Through the baby with the bath water.
Through the baby with the bath water. Okay, haven't heard of such a proverb. NMIMS, Jay Rana and Siddharth Mishra.
We'll say this is birds of a feather flock together.
Birds of a feather flock together. Not the right answer, but very, very good guess. Let's move to Osmania.
We are guessing that one person from their advertising agency said about it, what you show people on TV, they are ready to believe in it.
Okay, so what's the proverb?
Can't exactly relate that.
Okay, unfortunately, that's not the right answer. Let's see if somebody in the audience was able to guess this. Hopefully, I'll see some good answers there. But let me give you the answer, before everybody guesses. This is the famous proverb, cleanliness is next to godliness, right? So that came from a Peers ad, which was later used, by United Colors of Benetton. So if you remember the famous ad lines in the late 2000s, cleanliness is next to godliness, originated thanks to Peers. Those were the original ads. That's why babies were shown in those ads, right? And you see all the imagery out there. This is the proverb, cleanliness is next to godliness. Right, I hope all of you enjoyed the question there. I could see that with the claps. Thank you very much, for that. Let's see the scores at the end of this round. A connection between the two visuals. So you see two very famous personalities. Tell me the connection between the two visuals. I can give you some more. What you see, one of them is a Surat-based diamond merchant called Savji Dholakia, and the other is the very famous Mary Kay Ash. Tell me what connects these two. It's a very unique thing that connects both of them. Tell me what connects both of them. Anyone pouncing? Question is, okay, I am Bangalore, that's pounced. I'm closing the pounce in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pounce is closed. No more answers. NIT Rourkela, you're direct. Go for it, NIT Rourkela. Any guesses? I need to see all hands up there, please. Okay. No guesses, NIT Rourkela. I'm going to pass you in.
Sir, I'm guessing. Is this he made personalized necklaces for her?
Oh, he made personalized necklaces for her. Good guess. Not really, though. Iit Kanpur.
I will say they neither of them left any fortunes for their sons or daughters. Like they made a will such that.
That would be unique, right? Because that's true of so many, as you know. But nice try. Usmania? Usmania? Please unmute. Yes.
Are they related to Swarovski?
They're not related to Swarovski. Nice try. NMIMS?
We're gonna guess what connects them is multi-level marketing.
Multi-level marketing? No, that won't be anything unique, right, between them. Good guesses, though. I Am Bangalore was the only one that pounced and actually got the answer right. I Am Bangalore, do you want to take the answer on the mic? Although you pounced, plus 20 there to I Am Bangalore for the scorers. But I Am Bangalore, do you want to give the answer?
Yes, so
go for it.
Yeah. Is Parantab's audio not audible? Yeah.
I don't know. He's not unmuted himself.
He's speaking. तूने unmute किया क्या? Just check. Okay. Apparently he's unmuted, but he's saying that I don't know. I mean, if you guys aren't able to hear him or not.
No, I'm not able to hear him.
Okay. I mean, in that way, I speak. So he says that they've all both gifted cars to their employees.
That's correct. They had this beautiful practice of gifting very expensive cars, right? And that's why the term pink Cadillac came, thanks to Mary Kay Ash, because she gifted pink Cadillacs to their best, right? And folks, can you please mute yourself while you're speaking, right? So it's the practice of giving and gifting expensive cars to their best employees. So pink Cadillacs for Mary Kay Ash. It's the same thing that the Surat-based diamond merchant did. He gifted a lot of Mercedes-Benzes, Renault Quids, Celerios to all their employees. That's what they did. And Mary Kay Ash, that's how the pink Cadillacs became very, very famous, thanks to she gifting them. Great answer, I Am Bangalore. That was a plus 20 there to you. You finally hit the century mark. So well done there. Let's move to the next question. The team from IIT Kanpur, because no one answered that question on their direct. Here you go. Again, I'm looking for a 6-letter answer, or you could give me a connection. Tell me what the 6-letter answer is. Can everybody go for mute, please? What's the 6-letter connection? Anybody pouncing? No one pouncing. One team pounced. Osmania, I'm closing the pounds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Osmania, you've already pounced. Let's look at IIT Kanpur. What is their answer? IIT Kanpur?
Yeah, so the answer is Cluedo. It's the portmanteau of Clue and Ludo. And Worthingtons are the one who started the Cluedo thing.
Fantastic answer there, IIT Kanpur. Plus 20 to you. Well done. It is. And Ludo, as you can see there in the question, right? And it was originally called, so what's the connection there with murder?
I thought Murder Clues. I haven't seen the movie, so.
No, so the original game Cluedo was called Murder before it was called Cluedo, right? That's why the, slightly askance connection out there, right? But you got the eventual answer right, which is it's a combination of Clue plus Ludo, Cluedo, and Waddington's was the original one that came up with it. And it was originally called Murder and then later renamed to Cluedo. Well done there. Plus 20 to IIT Kanpur. And very interestingly, plus 20 to Osmania as well. I'll give the scorers a few seconds to, All right, here you go. Here's the next question. This is to Osmania. You're direct. Give me the name of a brand. You see a nice book there. Tell me the name of a brand. It looks like a book, but what you actually see is the ad for a particular brand that they came up with these sort of silhouettes and so on and so forth. So what is the name of the brand? Very famous for this sort of advertisements. And a lot of what you need is actually written in the ad itself. So I'll give you a few seconds to, look at this and tell me what is the answer. I see a few teams have already, done. So I already have IIT Kanpur who's done this. Okay, I'm closing the pounds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the pounds. IIT Kanpur has already given their answer. This was a direct, if I'm right, to Osmania. So Osmania, go for it.
Okay, so you're guessing it's Velcro.
It's not Velcro. Good guess. I think you got to the right part, but not the right brand. Let's go for NMIMS.
Yeah, I'll guess this is Van Heusen.
And why do you say it's Van Heusen?
Just the style of the ad, because they had the other ad with the tie thing, which is of a similar nature, which went controversial.
Wow, that's interesting.
The controversial tie ad had a similar layout, I would say. That's all I could recall.
Okay, very interesting that you got to the answer, but has nothing to do with what you thought it was. It is right. It is Van Heusen, plus 20. Well done there. It is plus 20 to Van Heusen for NMIMS and plus 20 there to IIT. Those collared shirts, they were the first to do that. And that was their branding strategy for the first 20, 30 years of their existence. And in fact, they came up with a series of Penguin books titled Collar This and Collar That, right? So very well done. So nothing to do with the style of the ad. I've seen very, very different Van Heusen ads. But anyway, you get your plus 20 there in NMIMS and plus 20 to IIT Kanpur as well. Are the scores updated? Let's see if the scores got updated. They did. Well done. Excellent going there. I'm going to move to the next one. You will see a visual and you'll only see one word. I urge you not to, pounce without me giving you something about the question, but I'll leave it to you. All right? So you see the word femininity. Does anybody want to pounce with this? Hopefully not. Okay, here's the question, or some clues that will help you get the answer. This is the logo of a beverage brand which has several interpretations. One possible interpretation is that it includes the silhouette of a perfectly groomed bouffant haircut. It might include an omega sign, the outline of an intimate female body, or the bottom half of a mermaid, or the blank oval that you see in the logo there might evoke a handheld mirror, which is the ancient narcissistic symbol for femininity. Which strange but relevant brand that became really, really popular over the last 1 year came up with this? I already have an answer from Iit Kanpur. They seem to be going great guns. Anybody else who wants to pounce? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't see any pounces. Whose direct was this, if I remember right? I am Bangalore. Go for it.
Yeah, so we'll say that this is Lululemon because if you see their logo, that's an omega. And like you said that, I mean, this represents an omega, so we're going with Lululemon.
Beautiful answer there. This is Lululemon. Absolutely right. Fantastic answer there by I am Bangalore. And great answer by IIT Kanpur, who immediately pounced 20 points to IIT Kanpur, 20 points to I am Bangalore. They're going neck and neck. Fantastic going there. For a crisp, loud beer. This is something that they said goes very well with their new yoga pant. I don't know what the connection is, right? But this was a brand marketing exercise by them. So 2 teams who got 20 points, I am Bangalore and IIT Kanpur, and they really seem to be, really waging a battle there, both at 120 points apiece. NIT, here's your question coming up. Again, a cryptic one, and it says, not pilaf. Okay, and think really cryptically. So I'll give you some more clues about the question. What you see is the logo and the brand identity of a particular company, which runs some Iyengar bakeries down south, and they've just expanded to the north and the eastern side of India. However, the person who started this is not so famous. Her husband is more famous. And that's where the clue, not pilaf, starts coming in.
So you want the husband?
You can tell me the name of the husband or tell me the name of the wife. Tell me who started this company. Very famous in the south. Okay, I am Bangalore seems to have gone for it. Osmania has gone for it. Any other teams before I close this? IIT Kanpur has gone for it. Closing it in 3, 2, 1. So only 2 teams have not gone for it. One of them is NIT Rourkela, whose direct it is. NIT Rourkela, go for it.
Sir, is it CCD Vijay Siddhartha?
VG Siddhartha. No, not really. Very nice try. Actually, you're thinking in the right direction. So we had IIT Kanpur, Osmania, and IIM Bangalore all go for it. NMIMS, what's your guess? JN Siddharth?
Yeah, we'll go for TV Sundaram from the TVS group.
Not TV Sundaram from the TVS group. Very well tried. 3 teams went for it. And I think we've somehow got into the jinx mode now, where one of them got it wrong and 2 of them got it right. Osmania Medical College and IIM Bangalore get it right. plus 20. Absolutely right. So you should have gone with the not pilaf one. This is Air Deccan or Dakhni Pulav or Deccan Pulav as it's called. That's why I said not pilaf. Okay. And this is Captain Gopinath's wife. I don't know if any of you got it because of the clue, right? But it's a really bad pun on my side, right? But the answer is Captain Gopinath and his better half. They actually run the Bun World, chain of Iyengar bakeries across India. They have about 80 odd bakeries across India now, which is one of their primary businesses. Can everyone go on mute, please? NIT Rourkela, please go on mute. Okay, we seem to have the scores updated. Excellent. The next question. Thank you for pointing that out. Very alert of you. I understand. But don't worry, the quiz is not over. Here you go. The next question is to IIT Kanpur, so their way of getting back, hopefully. This is a text question. Here you go. The word is derived from the word for flame in a traditional language of the Yorta Yorta nation from Victoria, Australia. What is it that you saw a lot of recently? Read the question. I'll give you 5 seconds. Tell me, what is it that you saw a lot of, especially in the last 30 to 45 days, and perhaps didn't notice it? An additional clue. Can I have everybody's hands up, please? Yeah, whoever's pouncing, please go ahead and, WhatsApp me. But we saw a lot of this in the last 30 to 45 days, and I'm sure we did not, want to be in that particular place for this particular entity. Again, don't go by my very, very weird clue. I see a lot of you pouncing. So our NIT Rourkela has pounced. Got it, NIT. Got your answer. Closing the pounce. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pounce closed. Here's the next one. So whose question was this?
Ours, IIT Kanpur.
IIT Kanpur, go for it.
I will guess. I'll guess this is this Alinta. The name, where the name comes from, Alinta Energy. So.
And what was Alinta Energy? Why were they famous in the last 30 to 45 days?
They had a fine on them recently. That's all I recall.
They have a fine on them, and that's how you recall them. That's
yeah. They had a quite a big fine on them recently for something I can't recall, but I remember they had some millions of fines on them.
Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, I will give that to you. It is plus 20 because I didn't want why they were famous. Plus 20. To everybody, it's a text question. Go for this and be very careful. Read it carefully. Here you go. Customers in New Delhi and Mumbai may not have heard of them, but brands with names such as Nasty, Point Black, Hotline, Peer, Power, and Reporter are popular across small towns in South and Central India, and even among people from the lower income groups in Bangalore and Hyderabad. 3 out of 4 products made here are sold in outlets across South India, with the rest being sold in states such as Orissa, MP, and Gujarat. 600,000 of these are produced every year. What is it that came into existence when the orders from the British Imperial Army for uniforms stopped and locals had to improvise? So let's see if anybody wants to, go on the buzzer. I have already one on the buzzer.
So this is Bellary jeans.
What are Bellary jeans?
It's a clothing brand. Jeans, the pant jeans brand.
Okay, I'm just playing with you. Absolutely right. Plus 20. It is Bellary jeans or jeans. These are all those fake jeans that you get across if you went up to Delhi and so on and so forth. Plus 20 there. All right. So we have 2 teams who pounced. One team was NMIMS and the other team was IIT Kanpur. Both of them get plus 20. NMIMS plus 20, IIT Kanpur plus 20, and Osmania got plus 20 on their. Clue. Tell me who came up with this magazine. This is a physical, actually printed magazine. Tell me who came up with this magazine. Very unique color scheme. I already have NMIMS, that's pounce. It's your own question. I'm not sure why you want to pounce. Don't need to pounce, NMIMS. We'll wait for you. Right? Anybody else? I am Bangalore, IIT Kanpur. Both have pounced. Anyone else? NIT Rourkela has pounced. Osmania, you're the only team left. Otherwise, I go to NMIMS.
So, you want the brand name, right?
Folks, you've already given your answer. Please don't, unmute yourself, please. Yeah, thank you. Osmania has pounced as well. Okay, NMIMS, go for it. I think you got it right on the pounce, but what's your answer?
We'll say this is the dating site Bumble.
It is the dating site Bumble. Very well done. Plus 20 to you. Right, and they came up with this physical magazine now, right? Very weird sort of strategy, but they did, right? So plus 20 to all the teams, everybody pounced and got it right. So all teams get plus 20 scores. I'll give you a few seconds to refresh it. All right, the score seems to have been refreshed. The next question is to IIM Bangalore. Your direct coming up. See the visual. Tell me what specific brand name is this and who came up with it. It says the ingredients say it all. Tell me a name of the brand, specific sub-brand, and which company came up with this. You'll see multiple ingredients. IIM Bangalore. I need all your hands up, please. IIT Kanpur team. Okay, no one bouncing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the bounce, I'm closing it on the bounce. Question to IIM Bangalore.
Okay, so we'll say that there's 5 ingredients. So this is Panchamrit, cow's milk, honey, curd, and all.
So you're saying the brand name is Panchamrit?
Yeah.
And which is the company?
Amrit and we say Paperboat.
Paperboat and Amrit. Okay. Question to NIT Roorkela.
Sir, is it IKEA?
Not IKEA. Moving to IIT Kanpur. Passing IIT Kanpur, Osmania.
Is this Heavenly Organics the
what?
The food brand, the grains, the oatmeal type brand?
The oatmeal type brand. No, not really. Moving to NMIMS.
So I'll guess this is Amul that creates bottled Panchamrit for religious purposes or otherwise also.
That's the right answer. It is Amul and Panchamrit. Wonderful answer there. There's some echo, so please mute yourself. Right, plus 20 there to NMIMS. Yeah, if you're using a phone, please use the phone, in front. I don't want you to be, I don't want anyone to, suspect that. I'm very sure you're not doing it, but, All right. The next question is again, to IIM Bangalore, because the last one was answered by NMIMS, who's really giving, it's like a four-way fight. It's a cryptic one. Tell me, what is the connection between these three brands? And there's a cryptic clue like my Dakhni Pilla flu. It's up to you if you want to take it. Final question on the anti-clockwise round. Tell me the connection. Dash Boss, ABN AMRO, Deutsche Bank, ANZ Grindlace. Tell me what's the connection. You can give me the name of a person or some other thing. Very, very famous over the last 6 months. Anyone going? Please keep your hands up, please. Last question. Anyone bouncing? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one bouncing. Question is to IIM Bangalore. IIM Bangalore.
Yeah, so we'll guess that it is something to do with Harshad Mehta.
What to do with Harshad Mehta?
Yeah, so I think so. So during, I think so. So recently, like Scam 99, which came out. So I think City was the entire, I think, mafia, and then these were the smaller, so back and over there.
You know that you're not getting a job interview in any of these companies at IIM Bangalore, right? The way you said that.
So
you want to rephrase your answer?
Yeah, so I think, these are the foreign companies which were, part of the foreign banks in India that time, which, were, running the entire mafia where, the entire paper thing, right? So you had that, time where the broker could take the money and then, move it around and then invest in markets. And
got it. So scam 1992, absolutely right. This is the entire Harshad Mehta scam, right? These were the three big banks involved, right? ABN AMRO, Deutsche Bank, and ANZ Grindlace Bank, right? That's, the connection. You could have said scam 1992. I would have still given it to you. The Harshad Mehta scam, absolutely right. 1992. Went down plus 20 to IIM Bangalore. They're in the lead. That was the final question of the anti-clockwise round. We're going to move into the buzzers. All right, can I have all of your, phones up there? Please get onto your buzzer screen. Nothing will appear on screen here for you. So don't worry about it.
Can you just wait a minute? I have to log in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Please do that. We'll give you a few seconds. I've activated the buzzer. Nothing's going to appear on screen, so everything that I'm saying is right. Here are the buzzer rules. Very close behind are NMIMS and IIT Kanpur. Big battle on there at 170 points apiece. It's just one question separating them. Team Osmania have been known to, come back very often. 160 points. And looks like NIT Rourkela did not have a great day. But please remember, there's 15 into 5. That's 75 points at offer. The way the buzzer round will work, once all of you have your buzzer activated, plus 15, minus 5, you get 2 opportunities. Let me clarify how this will work. I'll go very slow. When I start a question, I need to see all your hands up. Okay, yes, I need to see your mobile phone. Yes, same thing with NMIMS. Yes.
How much is the negative?
Minus 5. Plus 15, minus 5. 2 attempts possible. The 2 attempts will be in 2 sorts of events. One, in case I start the question and haven't attempts for every buzzer question, plus 15, minus 5. I am Bangalore. I need to see your hand up. Yes, please. Has your other teammate logged in?
Yeah, he's back.
He's back. Yeah, I can see him now. Great.
Mitesh, I'm getting, please ask your partner to log in. Like, I cannot, is this only a single person buzzer?
No, it is 2 person. Just go ahead and log out and log back in. Just refresh it, maybe because you're logged in earlier. I hope everybody else is able to do it. Why don't we just do a quick buzzer check?
I just got a message from the team saying that just let us know if you have any issue with the buzzer.
Are you having issues?
Yeah, I can't see the buzzer.
Okay. Any other team who's able to log in? And again, there's an echo. Folks, somebody is getting their YouTube on. Is there any team whose buzzer is working?
Yeah, my buzzer is working actually.
Who's that?
My buzzer is working, but my partner's buzzer is not working.
No problem. So we have Osmania mobile phone. You don't need any WhatsApp, anything anymore.
Last chance.
Please go to rnbq.in with your credentials and log in. There'll be a buzzer option. You have to log in using your mobile.
I just see a welcome screen.
Click on welcome by any chance, I don't know. Log out and log in if you can.
I tried that. If I click on welcome, it just picks up the text, nothing else.
Yeah, same for me as well. I'm not sure if this is an issue with the iOS because are you also on an iPhone? I don't know.
No, it was working before, right? We tested for everybody.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'll send you a screenshot.
On iPhone, so I'm on iOS too.
I guess the time window was still 10:50 or something, maybe.
Okay, no problem. I'm getting it sorted out. Just hold on. Okay, they're sorting that out. So plus 15, minus 5, folks. No visuals, nothing, just text questions. They're all going to be mostly cryptic questions. How many of you have got it working? Can you just put a raise hand on this thing so that I can tell them exactly? Yeah, 1, 2. NMIMS, have any of you got it working? No. Okay. Can you refresh again? Folks, can you all just do a refresh and just hold on for a second? A blue icon will come. Just hold. Please don't keep refreshing it. Just hold on. Teams, is it working now? I'm not seeing a blue icon. It's not working, ma'am.
Rajagiri Business School, easily one among the most preferred B schools in India, offering the students an education at par. with the global standards. Besides being a member of the American professional organization AACSB International since May 2018, Rajagiri Business School is also a member of the European Foundation for Management Development EFMD. RBS has also been accredited by Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs ACBSP, which is the world's largest international accreditation council and a specialized accreditation association for business education that supports, celebrates, and rewards teaching excellence,
etc.
The 2-year full-time postgraduate diploma in management (PGDM) offered here is approved by the All India Council for Technical Education (AICTE) and is recognized by Association of Indian Universities (AIU) as an equivalent to an Indian University MBA. The management is supported by a strong 100-member team of experienced and competent faculty and non-teaching staff, as well as world-class facilities and amenities. RBS is ranked in the rank band 51 to 75 in the National Institutional Ranking Framework NIRF India Rankings 2018 under Management Schools segment by Ministry of Human Resource Development MHRD.
And Deloitte.
Established in 2008, Rajagiri Business School is one of those rare institutions in India which boasts of more than 95% campus placement record consistently year after year. Spread across a picturesque 5-acre campus near Info Park, Kakanad, this Wi-Fi enabled campus accommodates 10 well-designed lecture halls, 3 state-of-the-art conference halls, computer center, fully modernized auditorium, and a fully automated library. The college also has an incubation center, LicoCon, for budding entrepreneurs who are the alumni of Rajagiri Business School and who wish to be their own boss. RBS also has separate hostel facilities for boys and girls with 24-hour internet connectivity and separate state-of-the-art gymnasiums for boys and girls. Other facilities at RBS include a cafeteria for informal interactions, open-air amphitheatre for musical evenings and program launches, and a proactive placement cell that boasts of an above 95% success rate consistently. RBS is also well known for Diksha Rambham, the solemn initiation ceremony with a chirat or a lighted lamp, organized to welcome the new students, and Convocation, the solemn ceremony that awards the successful students with their PGDM degree. Rajagiri Business School, creating entrepreneurs for life. Rajagiri Business School, a CMI institution, Rajagiri Valley, P.O. Kakkanad, Kochi, Kerala, India.
we go to the final buzzer round. I'll just ask them to start streaming. The way we are going to, run this is because the buzzers are not working. I need all teams to use the WhatsApp group that has been formed between the quizmaster, that's me, and the team. Please keep your mobile phone up where I can see it and all, everybody can see it. Yep. Sit back, relax. I don't want you to be, moving around things. Yeah, I'd much rather see you. All right, here we start. I ask a question. It's plus 15 minus 5. You will get less than 5 seconds. If a team gives me an answer and it's correct, it's plus 15. If you give me an answer and it is wrong, it's minus 5. All right? Let's start. Nothing appearing on your screen. All questions will be read out. Here's the first question for the students' semifinals 1 buzzer. 5 questions that will decide which top 2 teams will go into the Rajagiri National Business Quiz finals to represent their respective institutions. Question 1. This company started because the founders were a little bored of the usual marble Taj Mahal replicas that had become the only souvenir option. So therefore, they decided to come up with very interesting souvenirs and also named their company because of the first sort of souvenirs. I already have 2 teams who've given the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3 teams are done. That's it. I'm closing the thing. NMIMS, Osmania, IIM Bangalore all gave the right answer. It is Chumbak. Plus 15. Can I have the scorers? Please put up the scores. NMIMS gets plus 15. Osmania gets plus 15. IIM Bangalore gets plus 15. Scorers, can we have the scores activated? Great. So I have IIM Bangalore leading at 205, NMIMS at 185, Osmania at 175. And Iit Kanpur will really need to do something to get back into the top 2. Remember, you just need to be in the top 2. No prizes to be the winner of this semi-finals. You need to be in the top 2 to be in the national final. Here's the next one. What delightful delivery was made to Yuri Yusakov, Y-U-R-I, USACHOV of Russia in 2001 at a cool cost of $1 million. Okay, I already have NMIMS who's buzzed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing. Okay, I have answers from IIM Bangalore, Osmania, NMIMS, and IIT Kanpur. All 4 teams get plus 15. Just to repeat it for the scorers, NMIMS, IIM Bangalore, Osmania University, and IIT Kanpur all get plus 15. Let them update the scores, and for all the viewers, the answer is Pizza Delivery in Space by Pizza Hut. Great answer. Everybody got that really quick. Good going. Here's the next one. Stay sharp. What word for blending experiences in today's world was invented by the Australian agency Momentum, and it became a copyright in 2013? What word for blending experiences in today's world was invented by the Australian agency Momentum, copyrighted in 2013? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't see any answers from any teams. No one going for this. No one going for the blended word. The word is phygital, which is physical experiences and digital experiences, and that's why it's called phygital, right? So no one going there. Let's see the scoreboard. On the scoreboard, We have IIM Bangalore at 200. Exciting semi-final this is turning out to be. Listen to the next one carefully. Listen to the entire question, 5 seconds before you WhatsApp the answer. If the less famous was Ryan Venkat, who was the more famous? If the less famous was Ryan Venkat, who was the more famous? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closed. Only 2 teams have answered. I'm not accepting anybody else whose answers have come now. It's NIT Rourkela. Sorry, it was IIT Kanpur and Osmania that gave the answers. All the other teams, you were very late. Like some of you just gave me the answer. Sorry for that. I can't accept those. Right? IIT Kanpur and Osmania got that. Is in. Congratulations, Bangalore, as the first finalist to the Rajagiri National Business Quiz. I'm sure you're not going to anymore be bothered about buzzing unnecessarily unless you want more excitement. However, the final question is going to decide who will get in to the national finals. We have 2 teams tied in, NMIMS and IIT Kanpur at 200. Team Osmania with that slight edge. So folks, please be very careful. I need to see all your hands up. Yeah, with your mobile phones so that... All right, here's the final question. Only 5 seconds. Here we go. This will decide the national finalist for the student part. What generic trademark for such networks has its origin from the French company? Participants, you cannot